Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. And yeah, we're having another look at the MP9 from Maruyama or VFC. And I just wanted to give you guys an after action report. I took this to a game last night, which was Thursday night over at HC2, to put it through its paces and see how it does in a CQB environment. And long story short, it does very well. It was very cold there. They've got, like, you're in this type of attic style roof section where there's no real, it's not enclosed or anything like that, and it was very cold, but the thing performed beautifully. There was a couple of times where, you know, maybe the mags were overfilled and it was spitting a bit of gas to begin with, but it still fed every single round, locked back on empty, and the accuracy out of this thing was actually quite phenomenal. Sorry! I'll show. So all I did when I took it, if I can get this base off, I basically just unscrewed that, put my Ace Tech Bifrost on there, closed it back up again, and that was it. Forgot about it for the rest of the night. Through the chrono, sorry about this. Through the chrono, I was using 2.5s because that's their weight limit of the site. It came out at 1. The shots were so consistent. It was like 1.05, 1.04, 1.05, 1.01. It was within like 0.03 of an FPS on the chrono. Now, that could just be the case of chrono. My mags, you know, I haven't shot them through much yet. But, you know, 1 joule or thereabouts. The site limit's 1.14. So, out the box, it's more than happy at those power limits. I did switch out a couple of things. I took the MRO off and I switched it out for the Holy Warrior S1, and it's got like a little kill flash on there just to protect the lens. And I'm using, this is actually a real one, it's an Inforce. You can get copies of these pretty cheap. The reason I bought this a while ago was to use with night vision. So, you know, you've got this, it's fairly simple and easy to use. You press the button on, you double press it, it'll strobe, and then if you flip it to the side, it does infrared for night vision as well. So I was struggling to find torches because a lot of my torches are M-lock based, because most of my replicas I use have an M-lock on them. And there wasn't really any great way to mount this on there. I could have mounted it under here, but the way it was, it blocks the lever from coming all the way back. So I just thought, I'll put it on here. If I need to, I don't have to change my grip. I could just come up, press the button to turn it on, press the button to turn it off, or hold it down. You're just not doing like momentary on and off while you're holding the trigger. So I did have one malfunction during the night, and I'll be putting clips and bits and pieces up here, hopefully from the gameplay footage ahead of the full gameplay footage being released on the channel. But the gun was super accurate. The only issue I had was I came to shoot one of the magazines and I kept getting this dead click. Dead. And I'm trying to figure it out, and I'm like, what the hell's going on? And then I tried to press the valve with my thumb and I could not press it. So I don't know whether the valve had got stuck or it was slightly overpressurized. I ended up taking my impact grenade out on safe and just tapping it to deploy a bit of the gas, get rid of a bit of the pressure, put it in the gun, and it was fine again. So just maybe it was a sticky valve. I'm really not too sure. In CQB thing, this was great. It's very lightweight. And like I say, you're sort of popping out behind barricades and doing a couple of shots, and just point aiming, not looking through the sight, it was just very predictable, very easy to use, very lightweight.
Hit.
One shot that was. I was using a rig that wasn't really optimized for these magazines because I was using my Agilite rig, which is, you know, for M4 and AK mags. I was just resting them in the pouches and it did all right. So there was only one point in one of the games where I completely ran out of ammo because I was suppressing this window. And as I'm dumping round after round on the window, trying to keep the heads down, there's no one else like pushing up to suppress this window. So I did go through all my ammo and then I had to switch to my my TM Glock. But yeah, to be honest with you, a lot of people had to play around with it. One of the marshals had a shoot of it and he really liked it. Wasn't really many negatives. It's not a fair test to like the CQB games we've been doing throughout the summer because of the massive temperature difference. Not a lot I can do about that. It was not only like a very cold to mild day, but you're also talking between the hours of 7 PM and 10 PM where it's getting very cold on the night time as well. But still, this thing worked. You know, I'm only using semi-auto, but every time I pulled the trigger, a BB left the barrel until it was empty and it locked back. So the trigger takes some getting used to. If you try to do some quick shots, it's almost like it goes against you. It's because like if you're used to like M4s and other gas blowbacks that have generally good triggers, don't get me wrong, this trigger is better than the KWA one in terms of feel. But when you're trying to get on it fast, it's just, I don't know, it's very counterintuitive. It's just you can feel yourself outpacing the MP9. Does it make it bad? No. It's just a little bit of a learning curve and getting used to the nuances of the MP9 to, you know, train your muscle memory in your fingers and just getting into a nice rhythm with how the trigger works. So I was running it with the suppressor, like I say, because I was using a tracer. I would like to maybe go to a game where maybe it's outdoors and we use it without the suppressor just to keep it even nice and short. So yeah, very positive experience in the CQB game. Like I say, I'll try and put bits of clips here and there throughout me talking, but the full gameplay will be coming up, and Netsy's on the case with the editing with that at the moment. So first impressions out the box, very good, seems to do very well in my experience. And to be honest, I ran it, still had the sticker on it, and people say you still got the sticker on it. I was like, yeah, it's brand new, I've literally just pulled it out of the box. In terms of CQB, it was a bit of a monster. Now, you're not using full auto because most CQB sites won't allow full auto. So I can't really speak to that and how the hop works, you know, under, you know, reciprocated fire. So the hop adjustment, I didn't really have to play around with it all too much. I shot it out and it was like going out to sort of like 20 odd meters and then lifting. So I just turned it off a bit and just dealt with it. And to be honest, it was fine. The hop adjustment is a 1.5mm Allen key. It's not a 3mm, which the sticker says. I don't know. Maybe there's some miscommunication there with the packing and boxing department or in the manufacturing areas. I don't know. It's definitely not a 3mm Allen key. It's a 1.5. So it's a very cool replica. It's reinvigorating my love for the MP9. Like I say, I do have a KWA, but they are a little bit outdated now. This performed very, very well. Okay. So more coming up on it. We'll have the gameplay from the CQB night coming up, and then as soon as I get a chance, I know many of you are going to shoot it at range. I know. As soon as I get a chance, I'm going to get down to the guys at 6mm and we're going to shoot it on the range and see what it's capable of. I've bought a bunch of BBs in weights that we don't normally do, so like 0.3s, 0.32s, and, you know, different weights in between, so 0.4s and such like that. So we'll see what the capability is outside. Thank you very much for tuning in. Hope you like it. So far, it's a naughty little SMG, and SMGs, I absolutely love them. So yeah, at the moment, everything seems positive. A few niggly issues. Don't really like the charging handle, but it works fine. And the trigger takes a bit of getting used to. So I am going to order the optional parts. So they do a mag well. I'm going to order a short mag as well to see how it sits. I'm not sure how it's going to sit in the gun. So I'll order a short mag. I'll order the trigger and any other bits that they've got. We'll put them on an order and we'll get them in and we can show them off. So thanks very much for tuning in as always. Like the video, subscribe to the channel if you think I've done a good job, and you can check out the link in the description for the Jaeger Precision Discord where you can get involved with the Jaeger Precision community. And from me and Bench, we'll be seeing you in the next one.